Hi guys, this is Robert Rivera with Trend Training Academy, and this is weekly recap number 54, I believe. I'm gonna start right into it, guys, because it's late and I'm a little tired. Long week, busy week. We got a lot going on, so I apologize that you won't be able to see my pretty face and my white beard, but this is the best way to do it right now. Sitting here on the couch, trying to get this content out for you guys. Uh, to begin the week, this is gold. And I felt sending this was important because I noticed the channel that it was in, right? And the way I figured it is, okay, from here, bouncing from here, if it breaks through here, it's going to go to the top channel, right? If it's going to continue the channel pattern. And I remember I was talking to one of our students that I've been in contact with, and we were waiting for the breakout of this box right here. I mean, I could have made this a little tighter, but I thought let's just go ahead and make the whole box, just cover everything and give an opportunity for people to see how it moves. Like Joe talks about, the rally base, and now we're waiting to see if it's going to be the breakdown or the rally, the continuation to the upside. We do see that the 50 moving average is hugging right there, and that's usually a sign that makes it real clean, whether it breaks down or bounces from there. So let's see what we got. So these are the results that we had, and so sure enough, it came real close to bouncing from the 50 and the trend line. It never did get there. It just took off, broke out of the box, retested, took off, consolidated, broke out of the box, retested, took off, consolidated, consolidated, broke out of the box, retested, hit the channel, and after that came back, did a little UE here, a little golden zone retracement. If you can see it, a little golden zone retracement, wicked out at it, and boom, dropped to the next zone. I mean, it's very rare that you'll see this happen on consecutive days, but look at that, guys. It went to the top zone and went to the bottom zone all at once. I only counted the pips going up, okay, from the breakout, from this breakout right here. It just kept going all the way up for 198 pips with zero drawdown, no drawdown on that breakout right there. Nice little retest. Didn't even count this rejection over here, which could have been anticipated, right? Because we know exactly what happens if it breaks. If it touches the channel, once it touches the channel, it wants to go to the next one. So that was a nice trade to begin the week. That was on Sunday night. I sent that out. And let's go straight to Monday. So this is Monday, GBP USD. I think everything else is GBP USD. GBP USD have been dropping. Very nice drop. There's a channel here if you want to look at it that way. It's a channel coming down. Very nice. And then it broke above the 50. You could use the 50 here like a trend line. It broke above the 50 and it started going up, did a little retracement, little 23.6 retracement, and it jumped back into the zone, right? The zone that had been in there before. But now it's above the 50. Now it's not below the 50. Now it's above the 50. Could it break the top or can it break the bottom? Well, we do notice this is the golden zone from the daily. It doesn't mean it can't go into the golden zone, guys, right? I mean, somewhere in here is going to reject. 61.8 being the top, 50 percentile being at the bottom. And again, the daily, that's not a small thing. That's an important area. It's very likely to reject. Let's see how it goes. These are the results. It broke to the top. It climbed. It hits exactly the 61.8. Isn't that something? Hits exactly the 61.8 and retraces. Boom. Does a nice little golden zone retracement. Check it out, guys. Drops, comes back. That's golden zone area right there. And it drops again. So 33 pips as it broke to the top side. 72 pips from the fake out. Easy to catch this, right? And for those of you who may have a hard time understanding how I do this now, again, I know because just to not create confusion, it did not break outside. It doesn't mean that this is not a fake out. It's just that the fake out strategy calls for it to break outside and then come back inside, right? But this is still a fake out. Comes back inside, closes, breaks down below the 50, drops 72 pips. Okay, very nice. All right, let's see what else we got. This is a pattern that I saw on GBP USD, and I thought it might continue the pattern. I don't think it did. I don't think it did continue the pattern. We don't know if it's going to compete the Elliott, but given that we're studying Elliott, I decided to go ahead and send this. This could also be looked at from the other side, like this being the Elliott from this all the way over here, and then this is being the ABC correction with C ending over here. And then we don't know if this is the start of another Elliott over here. Let's see the results because I don't remember what happened. So if it faked out and dropped for 22 pips, and then if eventually it broke out to the top. I did not count these pips from over here. Once it touched the golden zone, it dropped for 80 pips. Again, rejection at the golden zone. You have a nice confluence here, right? You have the golden zone rejection, the 50 moving average rejection, and this is the hour, and the stochastic RSI at the very top, okay, which gave you again an opportunity to catch it from dropping from there, just as well as this stochastic RSI over here, confirming this fake out to the bottom zone. And remember again that in the fake out strategy, even though again it didn't close outside, the idea is that if it rejects, this is a reversal pattern. If it rejects the top, it's coming to the bottom zone. Don't hold it beyond that. That's the goal. That's TP. Okay. If it breaks down below further, fantastic. But that's TP. All right. Moving on. On 7-8, I had to send this from the airplane. I want to make sure that this got out, so I did it from the phone, as you can tell. And this is very nice consolidation. You can see it dropping and then creating a nice little head and shoulder action here. This is a golden zone, rejected at the golden zone that we just saw just a minute ago. And now that it's come back inside, it's creating a nice little head and shoulders pattern there. Let's see if it continues the shoulder pattern. Head and shoulders pattern. It broke down. So yeah, it did. This is a close up look. This is the 60-minute and this is the 30-minute. So this is that's why it looks a little more disorganized, but it broke down from the bottom. It rejected at the shoulder, came down, broke out, and you had a drawdown here. If you entered here, you had a drawdown. I mean, there's no retest here, but just in case you entered here, I went ahead and gave you those 15 pips drawdown, rejected at the 50 again, and now you have the drop, retest, drop. All right, 37 pips break out with retest, 15 pip drawdown if you happen to have entered back here. Okay, and then the last trade of the week, again, very similar to the one before. And again, I did this from the phone. This is the previous golden zone that it rejected from, and now it's created another golden zone, right? Because it dropped from here, swing high, swing low, golden zone, and look at that, it's rejecting again. This would have been a nice catch when it rejected, but we didn't catch it then. This is when the setup went out like this. Nice trend line, right? If it breaks the trend line, we know what to do. If it bounces from the trend line, breaks to the bottom, we also know what to do. Let's see what happened. So it rejected from the top, touched the bottom. Remember, guys, if you take rejection from the top, if you take reversals from the top, take profit here, okay? Don't hold it to see if it breaks through. This is support. This is what is supposed to happen. This is support. So look at that. Stochastic RSI, confirming rejection from here, drops down, bounces from there. Now you don't have an indication to take it from the bottom up, but still this is support. Bounces up, rejects at the 50, comes back down, retest, breaks through, closes outside, bounces again, and takes off for 99 pips, breakout with retest, zero drawdown. And it was really a fantastic week for trading. That gave us, all those trades gave us a total of 461 pips. That's 77 pips per trade. And if you take the gold out, then that would have been 263 pips without gold, okay? That comes out to 53 pips per trade with a total of 28 pip drawdown. So 200, if you take out gold, right, because it's such an outlier, you have 263 pips with only 28 pips drawdown for the entire week. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go to the trades of the week and what we can expect going forward. Let's see, let's do this. Let's open this up, make this a little bigger. And let's start with GBP Canada. Okay, so GBP Canada, we've been talking, has been bullish for a while now. It's below the trend line, right? It keeps respecting that trend line. And I mentioned before, if this is going to become bullish, it has to close above the trend line. Well, it closed above the trend line. It closed above the 50 and it closed above the trend line. Now there is a head and shoulder action going on here. You can see this, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. This is the neckline. So I'm not confident that it's going to continue going up, but it did break above. I mean, this is a very bullish. Let me see if I can make this bigger for you guys. This is a very bullish candle. I mean, it opened the week bullish and it kept going bullish all week. That would have been a nice hold for a swing trader for 300 pips. Not bad, guys. Again, I think we need to come up with a strategy to take advantage of these weekly reviews because, if you enter in a buy here with this being bullish, if you go down to the lower time frames, you'll find a place of entry. Not too hard to have caught that. Now, again, this is running into, that's the bottom of the 50 percentile of this move. So it could reject from here, even though it broke above the trend line. That could be a fake out. We're going to find out in the coming week. Okay. Now let's go see GN. GN was also bullish. Now it's curling down. Now it's beginning to curl down. So it bounced from the bottom, was all the way up, didn't quite make it to the next zone. It did close above it. So now we'll see. I anticipate that this is going to consolidate in here. I think I mentioned that last week, that I feel like this is going to consolidate here for a little bit. I see the stochastic RSI already pointing to the bottom. So I think this is going to consolidate here. We'll see. It's going to have a hard time breaking through. And if you take a picture, a look at the bigger picture, okay, so this is a golden zone retracement. This is a 78.6 retracement now. So it's likely to at least make an adjustment and come down or consolidate here. We shall see. This is the one that's the least clear for me. All right, let's go to gold. Gold was very nice. Gold was very nice this week. Okay, from gold, we have a golden zone rejection. Okay, it dropped, rejected over here, came down. Right now, if we take this move up here, golden zone, bounce, rejection. All right, it broke above. We see the stochastic RSI starting to curl up. I believe we're looking at bullish move now. At least, well, I don't know. Again, either this is a fake out here, but I doubt it. I doubt it. It basically broke the golden zone now. Okay, and it's above this support over here. If you take a look at this right here, let's take a look at this right here. Okay, see that right there? It bounced from there and took off. All right, it's above this resistance over here. Now the next point of interest is this zone up here. You see these rejections over here? Okay, that's the next zone. Of course, you got the 50 moving average looming there. So I anticipate that this may make a push to the upside, about 400 pips before it may start breaking down or consolidating. And then again, in order to become bullish again, it has to break this trend line. All right, it is looking bullish though. It's been looking bullish for a long time, but it's both looking bullish again. All right, and let's close the week with GBP USD. This is what I see for GBP USD, and I commented this. I posted this on the site. We see that very clear Elliott pattern. Okay, now we have the head, we have the left shoulder here. Right shoulder still needs to be formed. It looks bullish, bouncing from where it's bouncing. Let's go ahead and open this a little bit. Let me see if I can open this a little bit to make it clearer for you guys. Okay, is bouncing from here, is at support, right? Bouncing from support right now, indicating that it wants to go up again. And look at the stochastic RSI, it's pointing like it wants to go up. So of course, if it's going to complete the pattern, it has to go up. And now we're going to see a head and shoulder formation here on the weekly. Pretty powerful on the weekly. So it already broke this trend line, right? So now let's watch this trend line form. And when this breaks, let's do a swing. Let's do a swing on this one. Okay. As this continues going up, if it continues going up, right now we don't know if it's going to continue going up, but it seems like it is. Okay. If it continues going up and it forms our head and shoulder here in the continuation of our Elliott wave, let's catch this break up here. All right. Let's catch this break and hold that. All right. We can hold it to here. We can hold it to here. Let's see what we got. If we do that, let's see what we got. If we go from here, about here where the other one closed, there to there, we have about 260 pips. Close it down, we have 380 pips. And if it completes the pattern, it comes all the way down here to this support over here. See there's support here. I mean, it can come all the way down to 2, but this support over here, at least the top of 1, we're looking at about 600 pips. Yep, that's something we need to be paying attention to because I think that is coming. And again, guys, this is Robert Rivera with the Trend Trading Academy. I hope that you found value in the content that I'm sharing with you. It's been an excellent week. I think we're going to again have a great rest of the year. We're entering the summer months, but it doesn't seem to be slowing down as I anticipated, given the fact that we spent the whole year of COVID last year. So I think the markets are just aching to keep running and running and running. The markets are going to keep blowing up. Again, let's take advantage of it. I hope that you have a good weekend and see you on Monday. I have class already prepared for Monday. See you on Monday, guys. Bye bye.